Should black men date white women? That's the TikTok I just saw. So this girl was talking about how she was approached by a lady or a young girl and her group of friends, and the girl asked, do you have a problem with black men dating white women? And some of them were like, yeah, some of them said no. And then she went on to say, well, my bigger question would be, why do the white women feel like they need to date black men? And then she went and explained, like, oh, it's because of the kids, and they want them to look, the kids to look a certain way.
Whoa.
Not sure I agree with that, but still we're moving on, because the point of this of this lady's video is she gets to the end and she says, we need to have more conversations like this because they're not being had anymore. It's called staying in your own lane. Stay the fuck in your own lane.
Look, let me say this. By the way, I think the camera angle is outrageous. It's like I've never seen anyone record a video like this in their car. I understand what she's trying to do. You know, it's a lot of niggas out here who are horny and will just subscribe to a girl for just being half naked. Like, we know what's going on. Especially niggas. And so her doing a video like who the fuck sets their phone up at this angle? That's just weird. Anyway, I'll be honest with you, bro. I hate this conversation because I really don't care. I don't care. I know what I like. I love black women. I'm only going to date black women, right? My kids are black. They're going to be black, 100% black. It's just the way it's going to be. But I don't have a problem with you dating outside your race. My problem is I hate men or women who date outside their race and then return bash their own race just to make they white girlfriend feel comfortable. I hate that shit, right? They were like, yeah, see, this is why I need to get you a black, this is why I need to get you a white girl, man. They you know what I'm saying, they submissive, they cook, no, my nigga. Like, a lot of y'all only want white girls because y'all can get away with y'all bullshit. You know, white girls won't really hold you accountable. Most of them. Some of them won't, right? And, you know, they'll be more patient with you. They'll let you cheat 15 times and be like, okay, baby, make sure this is the last time. Like, you know what I mean? And like, when black women get fed up, they get fed with your bullshit. It's over. It's a wrap, right? And so if you're a man who don't want accountability and you are afraid of that type of shit, you don't want a girl to question you at all, this is the way to go, right? It's not even questioning you. It's just if you're doing some funny shit, then of course anybody with some type of intelligence, which I prefer my girl to be intelligent. I don't want no bimbo. Don't want no girl who out here who don't look. I'm telling you, I had both ends of the spectrum. I have somebody who's extremely intelligent. I have somebody who's completely like, I'm not gonna say that, it just, you can tell they've never read a book in their life, right? They're just like, reading is not their thing. But she was extremely submissive. Like, a lot of men would love her because of her being so submissive, right? Like, she cooked, cleaned, did everything you're supposed to do, on demand sex, all that. But other than that, she didn't offer much substance to the relationship. That was it. That's all she did, right? But when it came to like, hey, like, what do you think about this? Like, she had no politics, money, anything with finances, anything, cars, anything, any world events. She literally had no opinions because she never thought that far. She was just like, I don't know. I don't even know who the president is. Like, she had no clue. She was in her own world. And like, so our conversations, I felt like I was talking to a little ass girl as opposed to a grown woman. And I know a lot of y'all niggas might like that. Me personally, I couldn't stand it. I'm like, all right, bro, get the fuck on. Like, I appreciate you making me an omelet, but I need somebody who I can at least have a conversation with, right? Sex is cool and all that, but once that little 8 minutes of paradise is up, now what? What we doing? Like, you was talk about, nah. So, but yeah, man, like, but by the way, if you gonna date outside your race, that white girl better be bad, like, bad. You hear me? Like, don't bring her around. Don't come around flaunting no white girl and look like this and be like, all right, she bad. Like, she better be something special. You know what I mean?
You don't like to date outside of your race? That's great. I love that for you. Stay the fuck in your own lane. If you are a black girl that wants to date a white man, go for it. If you're a black girl that wants to date a Hispanic man, go for it. If you're a white woman that wants to date a black man, go for it. You get the point, correct? Got it. It's called minding your own fucking business and staying in your own lane. What does a white and a black man's relationship How does that affect you? How does that affect you?
I agree. It doesn't affect me at all. But I can see why black women can be up in arms about it, right? Because there's not too many good black men out there, who, especially the ones who provide, protect, and like have a good career, good looking, the ones that y'all want, right? And then it's a small pool of the ones that y'all want. And now they going off and getting white girls. It's just like, well, damn, you leave me with like these other niggas who don't bring much to the table, right? And you look around and you see the one that you want with a white girl. It's like, well, damn, bitch, go stay on your side. I stay over here. And so I can understand how that could be frustrating, especially if you're looking for a man that has everything that you want out of him, and you see that on the opposite side. It's definitely, I can see that. I really can. Now, for the man perspective, we don't care as much. I promise you. Like, it don't bother me seeing a black girl with a white guy at all, right? Because I know, me being honest, I know that she probably gave black men a chance, and they probably did her dirty. Just like Oprah, right? Like, or Whoopi Goldberg back in the day. They were, I think someone said, like, she was dating a white man or something like that at one point, and they were asking her, like, why, like, the reason why she was dating a white man, because none of the black dudes wanted her. They didn't find her attractive, which is crazy because she's a cute girl, right? But they didn't find her attractive, so she went with somewhere where she was appreciated, right? Someone else might find you attractive in a different race, and sometimes that's just the way it is, right? There's nothing wrong with that. If you feel loved and appreciated by somebody else from a different race, go there. Go where you're loved and accepted. That's my thing. I don't care. I don't want to force my way into anything. Like, if I'm not your type, if we're not vibing, I don't want you to ever settle with a nigga like me, because I'm gonna make it hard for you. Don't settle with me. No, don't do that. Go somewhere else.
That is the most mind-blowing part of this whole entire like social media with me and Shane. And when I post him on my social media and I get all the comments, I'm like, how the fuck is my relationship an inconvenience to your life?
Yeah.
Make it make sense. Do you agree or do you disagree? I think we should all get back in our own lanes and stay there, because what the fuck?
Yeah, so I hear what she was saying. Still, that camera view was definitely wild. I know what she was doing there. I get it, and I'm sure she's married to a black man, so she has to go ahead and defend his honor and do her thing, which is cool, right? Like I said before, me personally, y'all will never catch me with a white girl. Let me not say never, right? My girl now, she's black. The girl before, or every girl I've ever dated was black. I dated outside my race one time, two or three times actually, and it was not. I knew I couldn't do it long term. Just like the difference of culture, the difference of like just music, food, everything. Like, it became annoying low key in a sense. Like, even when we go on road trips, like I want to listen to, like, you know what I'm saying, some hip hop, R&B on the way there. And she was like, well, can you put on some Garth Brooks? I'm like, bitch, what? Can you put on some Red Hot Chili Peppers, which I don't mind certain other, you know what I mean? But the entire ride, I'm like, nah, bitch, go to sleep. I'm driving. I'm sorry. Hey, cut that shit off. Little things like that started to bother you over a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Can you go to the Garth Brooks concert and over? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna waste my Saturday night going to a fucking country concert. You know what I mean? Right? So, but then I try to take her somewhere else. She's like, well, I never really been to that one of those. I don't really know how the atmosphere. And look, bruh, go somewhere else, my nigga. You know what I mean? I want to take my girl everywhere I want to go. And, you know what I mean? If she don't feel comfortable in those environments being around niggas, then she ain't the one for me, because I'm going to be around niggas for the rest of my life. I love niggas. I'm niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But she made some valid points, man. And like I said, man, I'm a fan of loving who you want to love. Do what you only get one life to live that we know of, that we're aware of. You got one life to live. Do what makes you happy, right? You cannot make everyone happy during your journey. That's the thing. I'm gonna do what I got to do to make myself happy, and I'm gonna live my life for me. I'm not living my life for nobody else. You should do the exact same thing. Anyway, I'll see y'all boys soon. Kingston, Macy, nigga,